Now that we've finished watching the video on therapeutic and non-therapeutic communication techniques, at this time, we will separate the class into groups of two, Team 1 and Team 2. We will use the next part of class to answer questions regarding therapeutic and non-therapeutic communications and debate.
Question 1. Which non-therapeutic communication barrier did the nurse use when the patient asked to see her physician? I will allow 1 minute for you to think about it. Time's up. Please select the appropriate answer. A. Give an opinion. 2. B. Exploring. C. Silence. D. Active listening. Okay. A is the correct answer. Giving opinion. The nurse gave her opinion when the patient asked about seeing the doctor. She went on to answer the question and went on to say that the doctor doesn't make rounds often and told which doctor that she should have chosen instead. Question 2. What non-therapeutic technique did the nurse use when assisting the patient to use the restroom? And again, you will have 1 minute to think about it before we give options. Here are your options. A. Acting too busy. B. Explained. C. Displayed positive assignments. D. Offering assistance. C should say display positive behavior. The answer is acting too busy. The nurse made the patient feel rushed to the point where the nurse voiced to her, "It's okay. You can go see about your other patients. You just seem rushed to me." And the nurse still said, "Come on, let's hurry up. I have 5 minutes." Question 3.
What color was the nurse's uniform top? You have 1 minute to think about what color she was wearing.
And this is just to ensure that you guys were paying close attention while watching the video. And your options are A, black, B, green, C, gray, D, white.
The correct answer was A, gray.
And this should also say C, gray, instead of A. So please excuse the typo.
The next question is for Team 1. You will have 2 minutes to come up with 5 examples of non-therapeutic communication the nurse displayed in the first video. 2 minutes start now. Okay, time's up. Let's share some of Team 1's answers. Answer 1, she offered advice when saying she shouldn't have chosen the doctor that she did because the doctor hardly ever comes to see his patients and etc. She made the whole experience all about herself, the nurse did, by saying, what can the patient do, because she didn't want to hurt her back and she didn't have time, kind of. The third, she rushed the patient as if the patient was a nuisance to her or just a check mark off of her to-do list. And last, she changed the subject back to her when she was trying to go to the bathroom. Now, at this time, Team 2 will have 2 minutes and they will report back on what therapeutic communication techniques they saw in the second video. Okay, let's see some of the responses Team 2 have for us. Number 1, the nurse allowed time and for her nurse-patient interaction. She also offered more patient teaching as far as the pain medicine and its side effects, and not getting up too quick and telling her to sit on the side of the bed so she wouldn't get dizzy. She also ensured the patient's safety by being with her when she transferred to the bedside commode. And last but not least, she asked her, did she need anything else before she left the patient.